And one of the organizations that recognizes that our products are the best of the best are medical doctors and the prescriber's digital reference, or the PDR. It used to be called the physician's desk reference when it was in hard copy, but now it's all gone online. So it's called the prescriber's digital reference, PDR. And the PDR is the #1 medical resource that doctors use in order to know how to help their patients. So when you go and see the doctor, the nurse comes in, she takes your vitals, she asks you a few questions, and then she goes and gets the doctor, right? The doctor comes in and they ask you a few questions, and they look at the vitals from the nurse and they're asking you questions, they're testing a few things and whatnot, right? And then just when you think that things are good and the doctor is going to tell you what to do, they leave. Have you noticed that? The doctor leaves. And he's gone for like 15 minutes. You're like, where in the world is the doctor? You know, did he have to use the bathroom, or like where? You know, I have my kid here, right? Let's figure this out. And then the doctor comes in 15 minutes later. And then the doctor says, well, I think that we should try this or this. Take this product, take this, take that. Okay, well, good. What was the doctor doing beforehand? Looking at the PDR and other medical databases to figure out how to help their patient. So isn't it cool that when a doctor is working with someone and inflammation is a problem and they want to support a healthy inflammatory status in the body, and when the doctor looks at the PDR, boom, Revive shows up as one of the options. Isn't that cool? When a doctor is looking for something that can help support the immune system of someone, boom, immune's in there. If the doctor wants to find a multivitamin type product, a foundational health product, because someone's nutrient deficient, boom, Vitalite. Isn't that cool? And here at 3, we are the only company that has all 6 of our products in the PDR. And that is a very big deal. Now, a lot of people say, well, you could just buy your way into the PDR. It's not really special. You could just pay money. As long as you pay money, you could get into the PDR. No. I mean, if that was the case, you know, there's thousands of supplement companies, hundreds of thousands of supplements. And why aren't they in the PDR? Of the thousands and thousands of supplement companies, only about 22 companies, supplement companies, have their products in the PDR. Why? Because it's not easy. You can't just pay money. You have to have clinical studies. You have to have unique technology. You can't have turnkey fast food restaurant-like formulas. They have to be curated. They have to be unique. They have to be backed up, and they have to fit a need that medical professionals find useful, that it's going to be a tool and a resource for them as they help their patients. So talk about the PDR. Show the PDR, pdr.net. You can pull that up. Type in 3 in the search bar. Boom, all 6 of our products will pull up. You can show that to people. Big deal. Okay, let's talk about some of the clinical studies that we've ran. Because it's not enough to just say our products work, or we hope they work, or we think they work, or we pray that they'll work. We run clinical studies. For us, it's about the science. You have to show. You know, don't tell me, show me. It's not up for debate. You know, that's what I love about science. It's not up for debate, or, you know, we can rationalize or, you know, theologize. It's hardcore. It's black or white. And so we wanted to make sure that our products are bioavailable, because we have 11 different cellular absorption technologies. And so what we did is we collaborated with a group called Wasatch Scientific. They're based out of Utah. What they do is they run clinical studies for pharmaceutical companies. And one of the things that they do is they test absorption and bioavailability of pharmaceutical drugs. So we asked their lab director, would you be willing, the same bioavailability and absorption study you run on pharmaceutical drugs, would you run those on our 6 products? And they said yes, and they ran the study. And the way it works is you form a cell membrane, and you're actually able to do this in a plate, a 96 well plate, and you form these cell membranes. And it takes about 2 weeks for these cell membranes to form. But the way that you do it, the cell membrane is actually more organized and more structurally functional than cells in the body. You're actually able to make them super high integrity and super tight. They're called tight junctions. You're actually able to make them really, really nice. And then what you do is you put a molecule on the top, and then you see how much of that molecule comes out on the bottom, right? So if I put 100 molecules on the top and only 4 come out on the bottom, well, then that product is 4% bioavailable, or the cellular absorption is 4%. And with our products, you see here, this is the bioavailability percent absorption for each of our products. But to understand this, you need to look to the far right and you see organic control. And what you see there, that's curcumin. We use that as our benchmark molecule because curcumin is used in many supplements. And the bioavailability of curcumin, its structure, its function, who it is, what it does, is very similar to all the other molecules that we put in supplements. And when we tested it, the bioavailability, the absorption of curcumin is 10%. And then we tested our products alongside. So curcumin was the control. And you see our products go anywhere from Revive at 30% to Eternel, 95% bioavailable. Look at that. Purify, 88%. Collagen, 73%. Vitality and Immune, the same at 44%. Well, people might say, wow, look at Revive. That's not very good. Yeah, why are you showing that? Yeah. Well, no. Actually, it's all about comparing it to the control. So when you look at the control, Revive is 3 times more absorbable than normal nutritional supplements. Eternel, 9.5 times. And with our cellular absorption technologies that we're developing, we're always going to get better and better and better at making sure that everything in our formulations is highly bioavailable. Now, other companies say, well, our products are bioavailable. You know what I say? Okay, show me. Show me the data. And a lot of them, they can't show the data. They might have bioavailability on one ingredient, but there's 15 ingredients in your formula. Okay, show me the data on the formula that has all the ingredients. And they don't. But here at 3, we have this study. We have bioavailability absorption data on all of our finished formulas. And you can find this in the back office. You can pull it up. You can read it. You can send it to people. You could share it, showing that our products are highly bioavailable.